I'm going to show everyone a quick showcase of what they added in the desert biome. So first, I'm going to exit my private world, head over to the public world section, and enter a random code. Okay, then from your private world, you're going to go out to this area, walk through the only other area, exit, go through that, head to build central, jump over the tech web, down the staircase, and through the tunnel. I don't actually know what they're called, I just know you can call them tunnels. So then, you jump up here, you can do parkour, I guess. Scratch that, and you don't jump up there, you take a sharp right. And then another tunnel. And this is also the way to the fantasy area. But we're not going to the fantasy area, we're gonna not head down there, we're gonna head across, actually, over the hole. Into this nice maroon area. Into Desert Town. Once we're in Desert Town, here's the new tech web, which is painted the lime orange. And then they have maroon paint, beige, light orange, dark maroon, guac, glowing yellow, and lime. Oh, they added a lot of new gadgets, actually. So there's the revolver. Then, nice. Then release it just like any other. Ooh, cool. Ricochet. I don't actually know if I'm saying that right, but ricochet. Then they have the match. That's cool. They have two new things, the frilled lizard and the armadillo. I don't own them though, so. We got a fire grenade, which does that. And we got the other fire grenade. Ow. Ooh, the minecart. So you can put the minecart on your bottom like a sled. And then I'll show that in a second. There's the fire extinguisher. So if you or your friends are on fire, pull the pin, take them out. Okay. So the flamethrower, everyone's doing this. Nice. Okay, so it just does exactly what it says. It shoots flames. Throws flames, I guess. Well, it doesn't shoot flames. I guess it does shoot flames, so it's called a flamethrower. Huh. Fire axe, which is, I think, my favorite item from the entire update. Boomerang. Really fun. It's like a better version of the frisbee. And then the rails, which I will also show. So take a minecart, and then once you have a minecart, I love the desert music. Okay, take the minecart, head directly across, and over here, yes, to your left, through the next tunnel, to mine shaft. Now, if you don't own these, or no one's gonna give you one, I guess, then you can buy it for 3,000 silver beans, or you can walk. Okay, then jump on. Okay, then right here you can stop. There's a new map, or you can keep going to that map. I like this map more though, so I'm gonna head here to cops and robbers. And then there's gonna be a buttcoin stash right as you enter. And then I'm gonna show where all the buttcoin stashes are that I know. I know there's one here right where you enter. Then you jump over the building. Okay, and then the little button behind the cactus. Also, they added quicksand. And you will start losing stuffing if you're in that. So don't go in there. So I'm gonna get some stuffing real quick. Okay, then they might have patched it, but there's a glitch I did find. It's not that big of a deal, I just wanted to see if they patched it. Okay, so jump in the quicksand, head right over to here, jump under, over, and now you're in a little secret spot. Okay, same thing. You can go over here. Another little secret spot. Now for this, we're hide and seek map. This would be a giant deal that they'd have to fix, but it isn't. So cool little Easter egg, I guess, that they didn't even realize. You can buy the saddle and the laser pointer for 500 silver beans each. Because I already own them both, so I'm not going to waste my silver beans. Then you can become a cop, and you get these 2 extra bubbles, a bat and a pellet gun, to go and hunt down the robbers. I'm in a private code though, so there's no one else here. Or you can become a robber. What your goal is to do is to find all these items in the bank building and get them out and bring them back. So you can head through the door. Oh yeah, and you get an extra bubble on this team too. It's a book dagger. I think the sheriffs do deal more damage though than you do, so it's not a great idea to fight them. So you can head over here, get a key. Banana is one of the items. Alarms go off. Jump down. Go through. Oh no, that thing's dash. Then you can exit this door. And then you can jump up here and through the vent. Open that. You can cross. Be warned, there's quicksand when you exit. So then you need to... Oh, there's the lizards. Who shoot fire? I didn't know that, so that was a shock. Okay, get through and put it in the receivers. Once you get all 5 items, you and your team have to get, then you win the round and the map should reset. Now if you're the... There goes my controller. Which is fine. But if you were a sheriff... No, don't look at me. Scary little beasts. If you were a sheriff, then you have to try and kill them, and then they head into that jail. Yeah. Then there'd be a jail, and they have to press that button and wait a few seconds, and they can leave again. So, cool thing I just noticed, because I'm a lab rat. When I was in lab, I noticed that there was a door here that the sheriffs could use. They removed that. Probably to keep it from the, let me tighten my wrist straps so I don't come off again. Probably to keep the sheriffs from going in repeatedly killing them. People got really mad at that. Even though I don't think that many people are actually doing it. Turn this off, I keep messing with it. Head back out to mine shaft. And there's a tech web right there, stuffing. Let me get my minecart. Minecart? No? Minecart. Jump on it. Okay, fun. Flame spin on this. No, wrong way, wrong way. Okay. Once you're at the other end, you can go to Outlaw Oasis, which is the other map. So, there's some people will be randomly... Okay, so actually, that's not true. Everyone will be like a sheriff of sorts, and then... This is how they did it in lab. I don't know if it changed since then. I haven't played it. I didn't like this map very much. But in lab, you would... Everyone would be like a sheriff, if you will. Or the hunters. And then there'd be one outlaw. The outlaw would have more health and I think have a big damage buff. And then try to survive for a few minutes. So that's how they won. Also, yes, the new bundle. A lot of people already bought it. I am not one of them. I will end up getting it. So, my favorite part is the hat and the shotgun. I love the shotgun. And that's pretty cool. I love the ammo. Honestly, the bottom of the bundle is pretty mid. I would use that potentially though. New zippers. Oh, I'm gonna need that. It comes with a sword, and that has a shotgun on the back or a rifle. So I need those two, right? And then new hats. Oh, the snake. I love the snake. I'm too broke to get the snake. Alright, lots of new things. It's a pretty big map. I don't know where any, or maybe, yeah, I don't think I know where any of the coin stashes are in this one. Probably a lot over there, though. Wealthy district. Oh, yes, I do know that when you die, you will be sent here if you are not the outlaw. Let me check these flowers. They're probably going to be hiding some coin stashes on flowers. Alright. So I think that's pretty much all of it. Oh, there is one at the sign, like always. No, I think that's it, actually. Also, where the heck's the tech web? Oh, yes, two good things to show. No, that's not gonna work. Okay, now it does. So, the team bubble. You see, I'm on red team, and, so I get an extra bubble that has the gun in it, because I did that in creative mode. They also have team item restrictors, finally. Everyone wanted that, I feel like. I actually don't know where the tech web is. I looked for it in lab too. They must have hit it or something really well. Do they have a tech web in here? Maybe not. I assume they do. One in every map, right? Huh. Okay, well, if you find the tech web, then you can tell me, I guess, in comments. But no, I don't actually think there's a tech web in this map. Okay. So, one more thing though. This. Alright, one more thing. This, when you open it and you turn it on, it will actually light it. So that you don't have to use the ground, I guess. Pay extra money for such a simple thing. Okay. Goodbye.